When it comes to soulmates, which Gossip Girl character are you destined to end up with? Hypothetically, of course. Which of these characters is someone who would sweep you off your feet if they existed in real life? Let's dive in. Your soulmate is Serena Vander Woodson if you can handle dating someone who gets attention from everyone. People who are too insecure to date beautiful women will waste their time trying to date someone like Serena. No matter where she goes, she attracts attention, which means you'll always feel like you're dealing with a little bit of competition. Can you handle it? Serena also gets bored easily. She can only be your soulmate if you know how to keep her interested and entertained. Your soulmate is Blair Waldorf if you love the idea of giving your partner princess treatment. Blair is a total princess, and she's never tried to deny that fact. In fact, she's always simply embraced her identity as a princess. She once even had the chance to marry into a royal family and truly snag a princess label. Having a soulmate like Blair means you need to be prepared to go on lavish dates and offer extravagant gifts fairly frequently. You also have to be comfortable with having a partner who loves scheming and plotting every once in a while. Your soulmate is Humphrey if you have respect for outsiders and you appreciate having intellectual conversations with your partner. If the idea of dating someone with an incredibly poetic and articulate vocabulary turns you on, Dan is perfect for you. Dan is a writer who knows how to express himself on the page and out loud. Having a soulmate like him means that you've got to be witty, conversational, and brilliant enough to keep up with his way of thinking. Your soulmate is Chuck Bass if you can successfully match the vibe of his brooding, dark, and extremely powerful energy. It wouldn't be an even match for Chuck to date someone who didn't have anything going for them. Chuck is the type of person who will only feel satisfied and fulfilled if he's with a partner who drives his ambition and motivates his desire to reach new heights of success and opulence. If you don't speak that language, you definitely won't last long with someone like Chuck. Also, you've got to have an open mind to different fetishes, sex games, and kinks if you hope to have Chuck as your soulmate. Your soulmate is Nate Archibald if you're willing to offer up pure and genuine love without any manipulation tactics. Nate constantly bounces around between different girlfriends who treat him poorly, use him, or attempt to drain him of his resources. All he ever wanted was to love and be loved by someone who actually treated him with respect and kindness. If you can bring that to the table with Nate, he could easily be your soulmate. Your soulmate is Vanessa Abrams if your moral compass is stronger than any other influences in your life. Vanessa is hell-bent on standing up for what she thinks is right in most circumstances. So dating her means getting on board when it comes to her many super strong belief systems. Vanessa cares about fighting for small businesses. She proudly shares details about her sister's lesbian sexual orientation, and more. Vanessa cares about human rights, equality, and socialism. Having her as your soulmate means you've got to be in alignment with this stuff. Your soulmate is Humphrey if you can appreciate what it takes to go after your dreams, no matter how many obstacles might be in your way. If you're going to be Jenny's soulmate, you better do your best not to become another obstacle on her path. Jenny's passion is to become a successful fashion designer, and she doesn't need anyone in her sphere who isn't supportive of her goals. If you speak the same language as Jenny and understand how important it is to follow your dreams at all costs, there's a chance your relationship with her will flourish. Your soulmate is Georgina Sparks if you have a few screws loose and you're attracted to people who classify as slightly crazy. Georgina is definitely off her rocker in a sense because there's no way a normal person who functions in society would do half the things she does. You've definitely got to be someone with a few screws loose to be turned on by all of that craziness. She might also be your soulmate if you're down to live a life of adventure without limitations. Georgina was always down to branch out and try new things. Which of these Gossip Girl characters is your soulmate? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.